Hey everyone, it's Krystel with ArmyWife101.com and MomVlogger.com, and I had promised a friend on Twitter that I would make a video about creating and getting to know your Facebook fan page. So you'll have to excuse my voice because it's 1:21 in the morning and I'm being a little bit quiet. Um, but for starters, I've done a video on your fan page. My fan page is one of the biggest sources of my traffic. Everybody kind of in blogging has that one thing that they have good numbers at. For some people, it's their Twitter account. For some people, it's their blog numbers. And for me, in my case, my blog numbers are pretty good, but it's my fan page. My fan page is what makes my blog. So the person I was talking to pretty much was having some complications with your fan page. So basically, let's just start with showing you how you would create a fan page if you didn't know how. You simply just go, the way I did it, is to go to facebook.com/pages. And from there, you would go to create a page. And then you would choose based on the type of company, or if you're into music, whatever it is, you would choose the type of page you're going to do. So you can pretty much follow directions from that aspect. Okay, so we're going to go back to my page. This is my fan page. It's pretty basic. You have your wall. That's where everybody posts at. You have your info area, which is where you put, about your blog or your business, whatever. You usually put an overview, your email. You definitely want to have your website, because how is anybody supposed to know where to contact you? Okay, Facebook has been adding a lot of new features, so some of them I am just becoming as familiar with as I'm going through this. This right here is your friend activity. This basically shows you what people are doing with the links and the information that you're posting. So, for instance, I wrote a post earlier about something with the bank that I use. Someone shared, it shows that they liked it. It's basically showing all the people who are fans of my page, but who are also friends on my personal page, what they're doing with the information I put out there. Okay. One of my favorite parts of my page is the welcome page. This is one of my favorite parts because it allows a person to easily follow me on Twitter with the click of a button. It allows them to visit my website with the click of a button. And it also is how I get a lot of my subscribers, because they can go right here and just submit their email and hit subscribe. I had this little picture thing done by a guy that I had met through another blogger's article, and basically I was able to contact him, and for 40 bucks I got this done. He coded it, sent me the code, and I placed it on my site. This is known as, I think, FBML, which is basically Facebook's version of HTML coding. They claim they're supposed to do away with it. I thought they were been supposed to have done away with it, but apparently they haven't, so I'm going to keep there until they get rid of it. Okay, so let's go back to our wall. On your wall, there are two parts. There's all the posts that you do, the admin of the page, and then there's everyone else. So basically just the users of your page. Okay, all up here are your photos. It's pretty simple. Any photos that you post, or sometimes that other people post, are going to be up here. That's really all that is. Okay. The other aspect of your page that's important is, of course, your admins. If you ever place someone else to run your page, you'll see it up here, admins. You go to see all, and if you want to add another admin, you just type their name or add another admin and click Save Changes. It's really simple. Okay. Here are your permissions. You can pretty much read for yourself, and it tells you what that is. Your basic information about your page. Again, that's where you do your company overview and everything else. Under profile pictures, where you would upload your picture. Just try to make sure it's not too big or whatever, so that you don't have any issues with it. Featured. This is something that's important. If you want to have specific pages that maybe have to deal with your niche, or companies or whatever, you can edit them through here, and you can also place them in the order of which company you would like to appear for first. Okay, and then of course here's advertise on Facebook. Link your page to Twitter. That's another thing a lot of people have an issue with. So if you want to link your page to Twitter, so that every time you post a Facebook status, you would just go to resources and you can link your page to Twitter. That's the way I did it. There's other social plugins, things like that you can use, apps. I have my fan page linked to my mobile because it's a really active page, so I keep track from there. The other thing that's really important, especially if you're going to get into blogging and you want to monitor your numbers, is you definitely want to keep track of your insights. It's really important to do. It's just something, you know, when I do my media kit that I put out there. So that's kind of what it is. I mean, you can view my other video on how to maintain a Facebook fan page in the sense of how to get more fans. It's, of course, you know, it's going to take time, and everybody knows that. It's not something that's quick. I always recommend people to be active on their page. A lot of bloggers, especially the big time ones, I'm not afraid to say it, you know, they're on Twitter and they're posting, but you go to their fan page and they have like 100 fans, but like they're this big time blogger. Well, you have to interact with your fans. One thing about me, and I guess I don't really consider myself to be popular, but apparently I'm popular in the military sector. But one thing I always remain is accessible. So when I go to my fan page, you're going to see me 98% of the time. It's me posting. Genia is my other admin, and she'll post under Army Wife 101 as well. But you can always be assured that it's either me or her. So be accessible to your readers. Don't only comment on a friend's post, which is what a lot of bloggers do, and then their page never builds because your readers will feel like, well, what's the point? She doesn't even respond to me. Or a lot of people just write, you know, good morning, or they don't do anything. Use your page to place your content. It's super important to, this is where, you know, I don't know if it's the best thing, but 99% of my traffic comes from Facebook. So I would say utilize your page for what it is. Post your recipes on here. Use the features up here. There is a video feature. I use this sometime when I just want to give a quick shout out to my readers, or I want to post a quick message. You know, sometimes people don't want to read. Sometimes they're visual and they want to see you. So do different things like that. Again, a lot of it is just exploring and pretty much reading. If you can read, which I know you can definitely get through the page thing. It's really easy, and it'll come to you just like that. One of the last things I want to mention is Facebook has this new thing, I don't know what it's doing, it's called hidden post. And I sometimes have to remember to click it because I'll notice that, like right here, this is a good post. You know, I actually just posted this, but someone posted this 4 hours ago before I did. But because it somehow went under hidden post, I didn't notice it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But you just pretty much, what you would do is go right here and you would click unhide post, and it would put that post back on the main wall. The last thing I want to let you know about is using your Facebook as your name. Now, I choose not to do this because I kind of had some trouble with it. But pretty much whenever you go to different people's blogs, not blogs, pages or whatever, you will no longer be posting as whatever, you know, whatever your name may be. John Doe, no, now it'll be John Doe Blogs. You know, whatever your name of your fan pages is what you're going to be posting under if you hit that button. But you can go back to your regular name just by clicking the button, and you know, now you see it says use Facebook as Army Wife 101, use Facebook as Krystel. So that's how that goes. I'm at 8 minutes and 15 seconds, and I don't want to bore you, but continue to visit me at armywife101.com and momblogger.com, and I hope this helped you. Thanks.